How's it everyone, this is Lolcohol, and in today's video we're going to be crafting a +1 Dex, +1 Chaos Skills Amulet. Now some of you may have seen this video a few days ago, but I made a very big mistake, and so I'm redoing it. I'll go through the process again, and I will explain when I get to the point where I made the mistake and why it was a mistake, but thank you to everyone who caught that video early and commented and told me what I did wrong, because it allowed me to get it down within the hours. So I'm going to be presenting to you the non-terrible way of making this amulet. So the first thing we need to do is we need to alt spam for +1 Dex. So just going to type in Dex over here. Well, that's not going to help. Dexterity skill, I think, or all dexterity. Let's do that. And we're just gonna alt spam this. Now the reason this is a bit of a tricky craft is that it's all done on the hunter influenced amulet. We are not going to be using a second amulet where we get the chaos gems and then we get the wow, what a nice alt org regal. We're not going to be using a second one where we usually would go for maybe +1 on this one and then +1 on another one. Both of the +1 skill gems are on the hunter influence, so we cannot use an Awakener's orb to get it, but we will go through the process. But first things first, just gotta alt spam for that +1 Dex gems. Ah! That's not the right one. Damn it. Well, let's see if we can regal on the other one, just for the sake. Yeah, it feels gross doing that, but we need Dex. We need Dex. I say it in most of the videos in which I alt spam, but if you are looking for a specific mod that is, let's say it's a prefix, in this case we are looking for a prefix, and you hit a suffix, like in this case we just have a suffix but no prefix, you should use an orb of augmentation, just so that it's essentially a free alteration at that point, and you might hit the mod you want. But this late in League, I'm just being lazy. So if you do this yourself to save money, use your augmentations, but just letting you know why I am not doing that right now. All right, finally we got it. So we actually hit a suffix with this, so we're not going to go for the YOLO Annul. We're going to be responsible, and well, we're going to create imprints using Cresic Chimerals. Thank you to Addicted for all of these. We're going to need quite a few. So to do this safely, we create an imprint of a magic item. And now we go for the annul. We're looking to annul off the fire damage, and we failed. And this is why we keep our imprints, so we can restore it, create another imprint, and try again. Of course, we fail again. All right, we've isolated it. Now we do not need this one anymore. Get off my cursor. Ah, it won't go away. Okay, well, it's fine. We'll keep it. Just need to remember. Now, this is where I made the mistake in my previous video. I had a base just like this, and I imprinted it, and that was terrible. So let me explain why. The next step of the process is going to be involving a multi-mod. So what a lot of people will do is they will craft on prefixes cannot be changed, and then reforge chaos with harvest, because the +1 chaos skill gems has the chaos tag, so they do it like that. What you can do is first go over to your crafting bench and craft on the prefixes cannot be changed, and then imprint it. That way you don't have to recraft on prefixes cannot be changed every single time, and prefixes cannot be changed is a 2x craft. So this is pretty much the mistake I made last video, where I was just deleting 2x every time for no reason. However, I have a problem with this method. If you're just going for something marginally good or pretty alright, the correct method would be to go prefixes cannot be changed now, then imprint it, and then reforge chaos. And if you fail, then use your imprint and just do it again. But that results in an item with, well, you have less control over the outcome. Even if you hit the +1 chaos, you're going to get a whole lot of other modifiers that you can't control. So what I'm going to do instead is this, and this is a bit different. I'm going to craft on can have up to 3 crafted modifiers, and then we're going to go over and create an imprint. And I'll explain why I'm doing it a little bit differently. Okay, now what we need to do is regal on a suffix. And it'll make sense as we go, but let's hit it with a regal. And we hit a prefix, which is unfortunate, but what we can do is add a suffix, remove a random prefix, and hope we remove the armor. If we remove the dexterity, doesn't really matter. We can just use our imprint. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Add a suffix, remove a random prefix. And all right, that's unfortunate, but we can go like this and just restore it. And now once again, we're going to create an imprint. All right, now regal on a suffix and we hit another prefix. So again, add a prefix, remove a random suffix. I don't have one. I'm lazy. Well, I mean, we're just going to do it again. We're just going to do it again. Create an imprint. And regal on a suffix, which we did this time. Excellent. Now, we're going to go over to the hideout. And now, the reason we wanted to hit a suffix is we're going to craft on prefixes cannot be changed, suffixes cannot be changed, and then you'll notice that all we have open is one prefix. All of our suffixes are full. We've got one prefix. And this means that if we do a Reforge Chaos, the only thing we can get is a Chaos tagged prefix. Now, this is more expensive. However, it is a 1 in 3 shot to get the +1 Chaos versus the other method, which is a 1 in 13 chance. So now we're just going to go here, Reforge Chaos, hope we hit +1, and we didn't. So we got the Reforge as life. So we're going to have to try again. I know some of you might be saying, why don't you just annul off the Chaos Leech's life? We can't. You can't do anything to this item while it has prefixes cannot be changed and suffixes cannot be changed. One thing you can do, this is a little cute thing, you can Chaos spam it. So if you have an item and you're like, I like this, but I want a different name, you can go, Horror Braid, no, Corruption Talk, nah, nothing. But again, this is only when prefixes and suffixes cannot be changed is on the item. So we're going to go back to this stage, and once again, now we don't have to do that 2x can have up to 3 crafted modifiers thing. Go back to the menagerie and do the same thing. Regal on a suffix, we did. Now, again, back to the hideout. Okay, cannot be changed. Suffixes cannot be changed. Prefixes cannot be changed. And we're going to reforge Chaos. If I didn't explain it, when you have this, prefixes cannot be changed and suffixes cannot be changed, you cannot remove anything, but things can be added. So we still can add on like that. There we go. Level of all Chaos skill gems. Very nice. And we have that. Oh, wow. This is actually really nice. This is actually really, really nice. We hit a good suffix. And we got it really quickly this time. So the reason I prefer this method over the just simple prefixes cannot be changed Reforge Chaos is that now we can go remove crafted modifiers like this. Dunk. And now we have a few options, right? We can either just jump straight into a multi-mod where we can go can have up to 3 crafted modifiers, and then we do something like craft on a resistance or craft on life, or we can go prefixes cannot be changed, Reforge Chaos again and try and hit Chaos Dot, or we can do prefixes cannot be changed, Veiled Chaos, or prefixes cannot be changed, Ashling. I'm pretty happy with this amulet as is, and I think this is pretty good. So, do we go for a veiled mod or not? I think in this case, that lightning resistance is so nice that we're just gonna multi-mod this thing to finish it off, so we can craft on life, 54 life, excellent, and then resistance, or I don't know. We could do chaos damage. You could do. It's really up to you at this point, but for me, I think let's just go all resistances like this. And ta-da, we have an amulet with 54 life, a bunch of resistance. How much is that? 97 resistance and +2. So overall, I mean, this cost me, each of the classic chimeral imprint beasts are kind of really hard to find this late in League, but they're usually around about 0.4, 0.5x. So with my method, you're going to be using approximately 3, so that's 1.5x, and you're going to spend 2x on the can have up to 3 crafted modifiers, and then you're going to do the plus, oh god, just I'll put it on the screen. Just look at the screen now. I'll put all the calculations there. You'll see what it costs, but this is my method. It is a bit more expensive, but there is a bit more control versus the other method, which is simply just prefixes cannot be changed, Reforge Chaos. If you fail, imprint, do it again, and then you have something. But I hope you all enjoyed the video, and hopefully I didn't screw anything up this time. And once again, thank you to everyone who watched the last one, caught me on that, and made sure that I pulled it down. And if you saw that video and you crafted in the way I did before, I'm sorry. Let me know. I'll grovel for forgiveness. But anyway, have a wonderful day. Everyone stay safe and catch you in Scourge League. Yeah, catch you in Scourge League. I can't wait. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, before I go, subscribe. And I have Patreon. So if you want a Patreon, check that out. And then join our Discord and follow me on Twitch. I've been told that I need to self-promo more. See you guys. Bye. Have a good day.
Divine power! Divine power! It's branching, Exile. You're making me nervous.